Hi team, Claire here from My Mortgage, and I've got your interest rate update for February 2025. Now this is a really exciting month because we've got an OCR review and that's going to be on the 19th, so we've still got a little bit to wait till that, but we've got a lot of questions coming through at the moment from a lot of you wanting to refix and kind of a little bit unsure of what to do and where to go. So I thought I'd pop this together with a little bit of chat for you. First big question we're getting is, should I wait until the OCR to refix my loan, even if it's due prior? So to give you an example, clients with a fixed rate due on the 4th of February, should they wait until the 19th or the 20th to consider what rate they might have? So the answer to that is kind of dependent on the situation. Firstly, you're going to start floating. You've got to be happy with that. The rate's probably going to be just over 7%. It might be more expensive than what you're paying at the moment. If you're okay with that, happy days. Secondly, pick a date that you're going to refix and stick to it. Don't go, oh, I'm going to wait until rates drop, because what if they don't? Look at the 20th, the 25th, even the end of February, and just say, cool, on this day, I'm locking in my rate. Secondly, how long should you fix for? At the moment, we are still recommending short term. We can see that rates trajectory is still heading downwards. We're expecting the OCR to drop by about 0.5 in February, and we'd expect that will continue in 2025 in a sort of a downward space. It's probably not going to be super quick, but we will expect them to be cheaper in 6 months than they are today. So that's good news. What that means is that shorter term is generally best. I've talked to a lot of people in the last couple of weeks who have said to me, hey, but the 2 and 3 year rates are sitting at sort of just on that 5% mark. Shouldn't I lock that in? And I've just said that, look, we are still trending down. There's a good chance we'll have rates with a 4 in front of them by the end of the year. And it just depends on the level of risk and the level of certainty that you want with your situation. So if you do fix for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years, expect to be paying more in that second half of your term, maybe even longer than that, but know that you've locked in some certainty. So that is a really good thing just to consider when you're looking at what rate's a good option for you. For a lot of people at the moment, a 6-month rate is a good bet. What it means is that you're going to be able to pick up a better rate in 6 months' time. That trajectory is heading down, and you are going to have to pay a little bit more upfront for it. So that is a consideration. At the moment, the fixed rates are sitting at about a 0.3 difference between that 6-month and the 12-month rate. So what that means is it's going to be a little bit more expensive to fix for 6 rather than 12, but likely that you're going to have a cheaper rate below the 12-month rate by the time that 6-month rate expires, if you follow me. So if you do have some questions about your situation, and we are doing a lot of restructures and maintenance and things like that at the moment, reach out to us. We're always happy to help. Our team is here, we're experienced, we know what products are going to suit you and your situation, but I just wanted to run through the pros and cons of that fixing and what's coming up in February for you so you can look at that when assessing your loan. We look forward to talking with you soon. Please reach out if you need a hand. Talk soon.